It's 7 a.m. here at Redneck Rescue, and we're off to Thane, Wyoming, where we've got a dead Polaris in the backcountry. We're going in this morning because we got about 4 feet of snow this past week, and it makes towing out pretty tough. So yesterday they went through and packed us a good trail, and today we're gonna go in and tow it out. Let's go see what we got going on. We're all geared up, just warming up, unloading. Sunrise is pretty good. It's gonna be a good day. So we just completed the first climb. We're doubling him in so he can ride it out. Look at that view. It's gonna be our pole. So here's the challenge of the day. Getting the dead sled up this hill. We had a decent amount of snow in the past bit. They went through and tried to pack a decent path up and down. That way it'd be a little more set up for today. So we're almost down to the sled. Now we're gonna work our way up. The sled's in this bottom left corner. But we gotta go all the way up there to the top of the tree line. So we got our sled. It's fairly firm. We're gonna try pulling it up, see how it goes. If not, then we're gonna go to one up, one down, and then get the winch out. Here's our snowmobile going up that way. All right, we ready? That's about what I thought. So, second attempt here. We've got our Rhino tree saver wrapped around with a 100-foot winch extension. Let's run it down here. We're gonna put the snatch block there and do one up, one down. To save a lot of time in hiking, I'm a big fan of using the sled to pull the rope down to where you need to be, even when I'm going to the next pole. So here you can see our setup. We got the snatch block with the winch extension to the tree saver up there, hooked to my sled, hooked to the dead sled. So when I go down, it comes up. Here we go. So I'm gonna drop this way, just so I'm totally out of your way. And I'll just watch you, and we'll just come right up and we'll stop you right here on the trail. One, two, and the GoPro passed the durability test. Good to go. So on this pole, I'm gonna stop once you start like getting pulled off the trail. Try to just stay on the trail. That one pulled a little harder.
Yeah, it did. Well, I was in the soft stuff too.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just pull that foot forward again. Release. Then we'll go up and over the ride.
There we go. Okay. It's too soft. All right. So actually just go ahead and hop on center and be ready. I'm going to do a little bit of a slack, but this rope has stretch. And that'll give you a little bump start and it'll get me rolling.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's very important to pay attention to your lines. Here, we're going to go ahead and stop and throw the line up and over
to the other side, and then finish the pull.
Perfect.
Here you can see we've got the rope anchored around the A-arms because we're doing some harder pulls. So you need a decent anchor point.
So because this section is pretty tight tunnel through the trees, we're gonna go ahead and get the winch out for this stretch.
So this is our capstan winch. With about 4 wraps wrapped around the spool, it pulls things right along at 33 feet per minute.
It's not fast, but it gets it done.
Yeah. Works for me. Works like it should.
Right?
Here I'm disconnecting the rope from the sled and hooking it to the back of my sled so I can pull it up to the next spot.
So I think I'm gonna use the winch for the next little bit too. Just get up and around this corner. And maybe we'll go to the back to the one up, one down.
So we've got the winch box set up on the link system for the Skidoo. So it just locks right in. And then from there we have a strap that runs around it, so I can take all the straps on the end, leave them attached, and just strap them up so I don't have to connect and reconnect them every time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull this past.
Yeah.
Maybe just step on the other side of the sled. And I'm also gonna pull this rope too. That way it just doesn't catch on you by chance.
Yeah. We'll be good.
Sweet. There we go. Good luck. Park brake. Sweet. It's funny, you rig all that, it's always like 3 feet shy.
Big shout out to our sponsor, the Jackson Hole Buffalo Meat Company, for sponsoring us with jerky. Check out their tasty products. They'll ship it straight to your door, whether it's elk, buffalo, wild boar, whether you're looking for steaks, roasts, jerky, they'll take care of you. Go into the description below, find a link to their website, and use Rescue 10 to get a discount.
All right. So with the one up, one down, you can just stand on the sled, steer it. You're gonna shoot for right here, right up this track, and you're gonna stop where I am. I'll get lined up and it'll say go. Alright, we're doing got a little slack in front of you. Okay, ready? One of that, there we go, right there. Step up and ready, 1, 2, 3.
And durability test number 2.
On this side. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go ahead and get the winch out.
What our next pull looks like, from the bottom left all the way up to that dead tree. And from there, it's not far to the top, where we can tow out. Sometimes to readjust a pull angle, I'll go ahead and step the rope in the snow further over so that it pulls up in another direction.
So after quite a few pulls, some hiking, some uphill, downhill, some stucks, that's the top right there. From here we should be able to tow it out. So we just got the winch hooked up to the back of my sled for the final pull to get it up on the flats. So we're on the path to success. All right, let's try this again. So this is our Honda capstan winch. It's like a sailboat. It's open-ended spool. You wrap it around 3 times. It's a direct drive. It is a Honda. And it'll pull 1,500 pounds in one pull, 3,000 with a snatch block, or pull your sled right up the hill. Here we are for the win. We started all the way down there, almost in the valley floor. It's been quite the pull, but here we are. So here we go, our first fly with the drone.
So we started down there at the bottom left. Did the one up, one down off of that tree. Went across, tried to tow across the flats of the meadow, got stuck. Got the winch out to go through the trees and get out of the trees. Then we tried one up, one down again. Got stuck there, so we hooked the winch to the dead tree. Did 2 different pulls to get it up there.
All right. It's not in a tree yet. Let's see if we can land it.
So this is maybe my 5th flight with the drone, but we're having fun with it.
That was close. I broke my first propeller. It almost worked.
So now we're going to tow the sled across the ridge line to where we can drop down the front side to the groomed trail.
Here we go.
This first drop isn't bad, so we'll stay connected. But when it comes for the big drop, we'll definitely unhook the sleds.
So this was the last challenge. We unhooked the sled that's not running. He rode it right down this steep pitch, down 3 stairs right to here. Now we're hooking back up. We got to go through this dip, and then that's the groomed trail right there. Easy riding from there. So now that we're back on the main trail, I went ahead and hooked to both ski tips. I'm going to go ahead and tow it out, and he's going to ride his other snowmobile out. I'm going to put him in front of me so that in case people come up the trail quickly, they'll see him first.
Today's rescue was quite the adventure. We got the sled all the way up and over the mountain, towed it 6 miles of trail out, moving in a positive direction. If you enjoyed today's episode of Redneck Rescue, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We got other rescues coming down the line. Have fun out there.